Ladies and gentlemen, now I am requesting to the chief guest to deliver his speech, Mr. Supradeep Chakma, Honorable Advisor, Minister of Ministry of Chittagong Hill Tracts Affairs and Interim Government of Bangladesh. Over to you, sir.
Sound boro amar osubidha hobe na. Anyway, thank you Hamida Appa organizing such beautiful dialogue. And also I found my three colleagues here. I was talking sometime before also on the different issues. And I see here also Sarapa, Ittikarbai and Madam here. Thank you very much. You see, you are thinking about something called Chittagong Hill Tracts. I don't know where to start. And I have taken it as a learning process because I will be unemployed within 2-3 weeks. So I was thinking that, you see, it is a learning process for me. But I never thought that, you see, I have to speak. So I came here to say something, you see, and I deeply appreciate, especially our three friends from Nordic countries, that you have a feeling on Chittagong Hill Tracts. And you have a feeling on human being. Basically, I want to start with, as Mainuddin Badal once said, whatever you are saying about Chittagong Hill Tracts, first you have to think about whether these people are human beings. It is Mainuddin Badal, he is dead now. He said it in somewhere. It is the majority has to recognize it, whether we, the people in Chittagong Hill Tracts, we are human beings. If we are human beings, then process starts. If we are not, then you can stop immediately. This is where I stand. And I came today and hearing from all of you the valid points on Chittagong Hill Tracts, and so much emotional I am hearing of all of you. Let me give some, you see, I am not giving you some perspective, but let me say something, what Dr. Zaman said. I was hearing nowadays, election engineering and all these things, good. Even I see this in Khagrasuri especially, election engineering is going on very much. And seeing Khagrasuri constituency, apparently it proved that the people in Khagrasuri are so much, I will say, orphan, and they don't know how they will decide their future leader. Because Hill people, they themselves putting so much candidate, meaning that they are ruthless. Simply I will say they are ruthless. That's why they were putting 7-8 Hill candidates there against two powerful candidates from Jamaat Islami and BNP. They should not do it. And it is not only that. Why regional political party are supporting some one of this and some other of this? Why? So let them face the music in the 2 weeks' time. They will understand what is going on. But my engineering is not like that engineering. My engineering is demographic engineering. What happened in Chittagong Hill Tracts since 1971. In 47, about 3% Bengalis were living in Chittagong Hill Tracts in 47. Come on, in 1971, we got 22%. Now, why more than 50% as of now? As Dr. Zaman rightly pointed, why it happened. Definitely, it is political, you see, perception or political issue of the government called Zia-ur-Rahman government. General Zia did it first. Basically, this demographic engineering is something, it has been used in the human history. Not only here in Bangladesh. Let me tell you that in 1954, Ayub government took the Feni and Noakhali people to Indian border called Ramgarh and above. A good number they have taken in 1954. But President Zia took a good lesson from Malaysia. In Malaysia, they settled a lot of Bhumiputro to the Chinese dominated lands in 1940. So all these things are happening. So what government doing is right peopling on to unpeopling of CST people. This is very simple. Right peopling to unpeopling the Chittagong hill tracts. So here it comes the land, it comes the right, and it comes now the other human values. This is what our our leadership or Chittagong hill tracts intellectual or the nation as a whole are not taking seriously. Even after they take it seriously, this majority group of people, it is very difficult now. As Dr. Jaman said, it is not controlled by so-called government. So I have to endorse what you are saying because I am from here. Let me give you an example. Last week I was in Khagrasuri and went for what? Yes or no referendum. I don't go for vote. I said that I came here for a referendum, not for vote. I mean, not vote for gonna vote. But even after gonna vote, I came here only for yes vote, not for no vote. This is what you see, my explanation will be. So going there, I see there are two incidents. One is just in my back step of my village. You see land crisis. The other one I heard it in Bandarban over Muro nations. Came back from there. I said even I raised the voice in cabinet. I said that you see you are stepping too much. I just clearly said this as a word. You are stepping too much. Now you are on my back. Do you think that I can go back to Chittagong hill tracts? Do you think that I can go back to my home? I need a justice here. But you see what happened to Justice Department in Chittagong hill tracts or even all over Bangladesh. These people, police have arrested 7-8 people. Next day they were on bail. Next day they were on bail. Then the SP was telling me, "Are you shouting over SP and DC? What do you think? Why you are stepping on my back?" So they said to me that, "Sir, we arrested 8 people. And among the 8 people, one policeman was there. He was also in this incident." He said that, "Sir, we put them all to the justice. But if they give them the bail, what can we do?" This is the thing. Second, about Bandarban Muro community. That fellow Jafar was just released. On the same day, he was again caught by the villagers doing again the same job. Now, sometimes I feel that you see why these people are always being beaten. Why they cannot beat? Why? If somebody want to hit me, I will try to hit at least one. I know that I will die next moment. Seriously, I said even in the parliament, in the cabinet, oh no, it is too much. Since being as advisor in the cabinet, though I was not at all willing to come and do this job, I only came here. Let me tell you, if Supradip Chakma doesn't join in the cabinet, maybe Abdullah Chakma, maybe Abdullah Chakma would be joining there. That's why I came here. Otherwise, I have no so far intention going in this political tension and political dialogues. I want to live in a peaceful life in my life. I have done a good innings in Foreign Office, and after that also in UNDP, and after that also I was doing quite good, you see, the job as a development professional. Now you see the unfortunate thing is it is not only government of Bangladesh, not only, you see my colleagues, I know that, my fellow brothers will not take it positively. Why we are blaming them now? Come on. We have 3 hill districts. You are saying no good governance. I agree on that. We have development board. Again you will be saying no good governance. We have regional council, no comment. Okay. So here it is, the crack is. Why government is paying? Even yesterday you will see that we clear you see road, it will cost cost government about 1100 crore from Khagdasuri to Rangamati. Government is ready to help us. Why we cannot take it? We have to, you see, we have to increase our empowerment. We have to increase our capacity. We have to increase our potential. Last one year and 6 months about, I have been trying only 2 issues called quality education and livelihood development. Am I getting the cooperation from these 3 hill districts and others? Not at all. No, not at all. They have their own thinking process. I said that my only agenda are very simple: quality education and livelihood development. I don't want to go for help. Even I always say that in this country, if 100 million people rather die, including me, and the other remains well, I'm ready to die. This is what it is. So I never discuss about health. Go to the hell. No, health is not the issue for me. Even it may happen in Chittagong Hill Tracts. Sorry. So, why it will not come up? Just it is my own secret, I have to tell you. That board still failed to give me the DPS that I will approve to go for tender. 210 crore takas. What they will do with this? Now it is 7 months of the financial year. Is it government is not giving? Please. None of our so-called intellectual and elites in Rangamati, Khagdasuri or Bandarban say anything about the regional institutions. Why they are not saying anything? That you are not performing well, you are not doing the well-being for the common people of the hills. Nobody say any words. Only I have to say all these things, being the advisor of the hill ministry. So it is here. You have to understand your own situation. Only then Nordics and you see majority people will come to help us. They don't know even where to help us because we don't know where is our problem. So this is the problem, and doing so, because I am so much a diehard of increasing quality education in Chittagong Hill Tracts. Tomorrow we will be opening, and it is the instruction of Professor Yunus, go for digital education. Because during last government period, they appointed such teacher who you see, who cannot even read and write a sentence or a para. So they are the teacher, primary school teacher now in Khagdasuri. So Professor Yunus said that go for digital education, and we have allocated already 30 crores of taka for digital education. Forcefully, tomorrow I will be opening with in presence of Professor Yunus 12 schools, and I put 30 crores of taka for digital school with a Starlink connection. Why they are not doing it? Since October, I was saying that I want to go for DPM, direct purchasing method, not for tender. And I will take all the responsibility, whether mismanagement or misuse of money. I will take it. If necessary, I will go to the jail for this. Still, they are not doing. My chairmen are not doing. Finally, I mean, look at, you see, again I have to go back to even some military missionaries. I said that Bangladesh Machine Tools Factory go and put your DPM purchase, because Bengali is very easy. They only afraid of stick. So I am using that stick now in Chittagong Hill Tracts. I have no other way. Come on now, you see, you are saying about good governance. If we have good governance, maybe it doesn't happen. Now you will say that this is your baby, you appointed it. Yes, my baby, I appointed it. But under pressure. Do you think that all these chairmen I appointed, all these members I appointed? No. I was pressurized simply. And I crossed many names. I put many names of my choice. It doesn't, it did not stand. So, city heritage is something like that. Now, Sarapa and about Kalpana, I have a response to you. Does any CST people know there was a bill called Disappearance Bill in the cabinet, which Adil, you see, vehemently worked for it. It is very clear in Disappearance Bill that Kalpana's justice can be sought. Now go for it. Why Firdaus is, you see, enjoying his good days here and there? It is there. It is clearly there. Now what Madam said about the, you see, taking out of ID photocopy in every, you see, security station. Perhaps now I want to see that this should be strengthened in Chittagong Hill Takes. What happened in Khagrasuri and Bandarban, these criminals just run away. If we have security checkup on the border post, at least we can have some kind of you see, identification mark. It is not happening. I seriously believe that we should have something called Mizoram and Nagaland type of security checkup in Chittagong Hill Takes. Because you see, informal worker, especially in the furniture shops in Chittagong, there are thousands of. In Three Hill district, you can see this, they all are informal workers in Chittagong Hill Takes, and they go there without any trace. Something they, you see, anyone needs, that they always use them, and without, if incident happen, without trace. They can get them anywhere. So it is better, you see. I even insisted 3 districts, DCs and SPs, give them the ID card, informal worker. This is what I asked them, to give them the ID card, so that we at least trace out who is criminal or not criminal. Now what happened? If you just give them some amount of money, stand and go there. And let me say you, one other thing also. Do you think that in Chittagong Hill Takes, whether JSS, UPDF, or JSS Larma, or Democratic UPDF, only hillmen? No. It is village after village of Bengali also now join there, because they go for extortion. And they just do the extortion in the name of it. And they also give some money to their bosses. They are very, you see, honest on that. So it is, we are, you see, destroying this country or Chittagong Hill Takes altogether. Let me say you, village after village are now doing UPDF and JSS. And many a times you will see that, you see, Abdul Rahman is caught for, you see, ransacking some people's money. He is caught. And he goes to the, you see, court, and he is released next day. I don't know what else I have, but let me say you that Chittagong Hill Takes issue, I also say that it is a political issue. I don't want to go, but I don't want to compromise beyond that. So, if it is a political issue, I want to go for the CST agreement, fulfillment of CST agreement. No, all people say it is a peace agreement. I never say it. It is a CST agreement of 1997. We have to there. Now you see, as I said that, what is happening in, also let me say one, you see, let me repeat what I said before. Government this year has given, even previous year, through CST ministry, 530 crores of taka for Three Hill districts and that board. As of now, I cannot make Three Hill district leaders and their board. Livelihood percentage has to be 40%. They don't agree on that. They say that making a canal is also livelihood, making a road also livelihood. I said that no. If you do so, I will send all your file to planning. Let them decide and stop all your project there. This is how it is going. So that's why I will say that we have to change the mentality of our leaders. So our leaders has to change that, whether they are for people's welfare or not. This is how I think about them. So leadership is very essential. It is crucial. If I get by name, okay, let me pronounce a name, though it is unpolite to say. The last Khagrasuri District Council Chairman, what is the capacity she has? Or even I will transfer the present one, what capacity she has? This one at least good, she listened to me. But neither Khagrasuri, no Khagrasuri, Bandhaban is good, he is good. But not Rangamati. Why he cannot take the 600 people appointment process of teachers? The ministry has given all sort of cooperation. Still, from Rangamati, Pallab and others know. They have sent me a long note signed by the 22 civil society groups. We seriously asked for the chairman go for appointment process of primary school teachers. Why he didn't do that? 600 people is not a joke in Chittagong now. At least every month they will get 15 crores of money. It is a good money circulation in the economy. And also similar things happen to Khagrasuri. And these chairmen, knowing or unknowingly, they sent a letter. Sometimes it contains political issues. And ministry doesn't show me always that, this sort of letters. So they want to decide, they think that it is an ordinary matter. But it has a political connotation. This happens to me as always. So, what you are saying about you see, Uttaran and all these things. When you see military got the 1 month magistracy power, journalist asked me, how you see this? I said, oh, it's very good, it's very well. Government is very kind, given 1 month magistracy power to military. I'm very happy. So why you are happy? I said, look, gentlemen, I have been under military magistracy since 1980s. So you should experience some military magistracy also. At least you feel at least you share our feelings. That's why I am so happy that they got the magistracy power. I want to see that this magistracy power runs unlimitedly. You will take it negatively. But I seriously look for it negatively. I seriously believe that Chittagong Hill Tax need good governance. But whenever we compare between Chittagong Hill Tax and Bangladesh, I don't want to see equality. Because we went below equality. I need equity. I need seriously equity. Because there are many things, you see, what happened. If you put me also here, what you are saying much more valuable than me, because my capacity is lower than any of you here. So that's why I need equity. I can say or speak our present at certain limit, not above that. So here it is. You have to give us equity, or if possible, affirmative action you have to give us to develop Chittagong Hill Tax. Chittagong Hill Tax is so much vulnerable. Election coming, I said to cabinet that, you see, brothers, Chittagong Hill Tax, each and every polling station is vulnerable. Put their body camera, put their CCTV, and also put the genuine people so that they can handle it. In the meantime, I already asked Cabinet, you have to give in each and every polling station, not national, international monitors. My asking is too big, I know that. If I ask for, you see, come on, at least pistol to পাবো। এই আশায় আমি এই জিনিসগুলি আমি তাদেরকে বলেছিলাম। বাট যেটা বলা হয়েছিল পল্লব যেটা বলতে চেয়েছিল যে আমরা কেন ইয়েতে করলাম, why we did our এই যে মিটিং of peace accord in Chittagong. The foreign affairs advisor wanted to go to Khagrasuri because he never been to Khagrasuri. He said that I want to go to Khagrasuri and I want to hold the meeting there. But our leader, he said, I have a security problem there. I said, I will give you the army both front and back. If he doesn't go, then we have to find out the alternative arrangement. That's why we did it. This is alternative arrangement only. Don't think that so much outcome will come out of this. It is a process only. Land issue, let me say, land issue is difficult issue. Sarapa, it is the only Barrister Jyotirmoy Borua understand about community land. No others understand about the community land. That's why we want to prevail that 1900 Acts remain prevail. And to prevail it, it is, you see, every month I have to ask the Attorney General, Dave Pisau. It is a regular job now for me. And now this, our Chief Justice, he is very straight and blunt. In one day he dismissed 150 cases. Our number is about 158. I don't know where it is going on. Now, all you are saying about recognition, I want to see also recognition must be very required. But let's see that to get the having recognition and not having recognition, we need some other things. The other day I was talking to one of our colleagues here. He said that, Dada, this time I went to Hong Kong, I met about 600-700 Chakma hill girls there in Hong Kong. Can we make it a structural way? And it is not only Hong Kong. Our girls are now going to other countries, Japan and others. But sending there, we have some other job. We have to train them up. This is what I have been trying. Even I believe that among the 10 centers of Japanese language and caregiver, we will be getting one in Rangamati. So every year at least we can send 30, you see, 30 people from that institute from Rangamati. She was ready to give me a, you see, center in Khagrasuri, but we don't have a, you see, medical college. Not having a medical college, he cannot approve it. So it is here. I'm making too long now. I got a chance, please give me some more chance, because I will not be coming regularly to you. But after 3 weeks, I will be available, and I will say, you see, Biplobi Kotawata more than this. So, seriously, you see, we have to make this country together. Here, the hill people has to have the contribution to build up this nation. And the hill tracks itself is strategically also very important. It is very important. Let's see how it goes. Because there are a lot of rhetoric on Chittagong hill tracks, so we want to see that it doesn't come up, because it will make us so much vulnerable. We don't want to put ourselves vulnerable by the neighbors or by the international players. We want to remain peaceful. It is not happening. So, you see, try to see that, all of you, I will request you, this is the part and parcel of this country. We are ready to accommodate you see, capital, money, skill development, everything in Chittagong Hill Tracts, in tourism, in any other skill work, we are ready to accept. But as I said, demographic engineering, doing so, please don't do it something called ecotourism development. It takes, you see, it should take only 2 acres, taking 2,000 acres. I am not mentioning something like that. Although one of my close friend from Bonik Batta one day was saying to me, Dada, you don't know, তাদের প্রয়োজন ছিল হচ্ছে 6,000 একর, নিয়েছে 26,000 একর। বাংলায় বললাম আর কি। This is how it happens. Let me mention, you see, my very close friend Benjir Ahmed, আমার batchmate, তার ইয়েটা তো আমি দেখেছি। Let me say the Ghazi group, তাদের জায়গা সব দেখে এসেছি বান্দরবনে। Let me say also তাজুল ইসলামের বউ 350 একর, Ghazi গ্রুপের unknown number, তারপরে বেনজিরের unknown number. All these things are happening in Chittagong Hill Tracts. Land grabbing is very easy. Even, what is the Samrat? What is the name of the Samrat? Who? বীর বাহাদুর and সম্রাট
এটাকে বলা হয় কেশিনো সম্রাট।
Kesino Samrat. They have good amount of land in Bandarban. So all these things, even not only that, let me mention another name here, Quantum. Do you know how big area they have? 1,000 acres, 10,000 acres they have lands. So why this happened? Well, all these things I am saying, sorry, I should not say all these things because I am in the government, but my liberty and my, you see, luxury was to release this post since day one of my advisorship. I seriously look for it to leave this, you see, advisorship since day one. I cannot do it. But people know that I have been many a times say that why I am continuing. So I believe that the Rangavi case, Sarapa, I will ask my ministry, going back from here, I will ask for her. But again, it is something called Khagdasuri candidature for next general election. Same case, these are. We ourselves fighting. It is nobody else. Seriously believe that, or by our good friends here, sitting here, we in Chittagong Hill Tracts, we need 2 things only, quality education and livelihood development. If quality education and livelihood development be achieved, I seriously believe that we will overcome many things. Here we are lagging behind. Thank you very much for giving me a chance and hearing me.
Thank you, Honorable Advisor, Mr. Shubhradip Chakma. You have rightly mentioned